Okay, we're recording. Hi YouTube, you guys gonna be watching this? Please like, comment, subscribe. We have a super special guest all the way from Japan, Mr. Lil Bro himself, aka Tako.
Hello.
Okay. So remember, if you guys enjoyed the video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, all that fun stuff. But let's get into it, Tako.
Yeah.
So let's start with the very first thing. How do you feel about coming all the way to New York? This is your second time in America, right?
Oh yeah, third, fourth time.
Fourth time in America.
Yeah, and except for this, there was all for Las Vegas.
There were
3 times Las Vegas.
3 times Las Vegas. This is your first time in New York.
Yeah, Evo, and Dragongod finals, and then BBB.
And BBB.
Yeah.
Now, you know, we could get into it later, but what do you like more, Vegas or New York?
New York.
You like New York more?
Because I couldn't play anything in casino.
Oh, in the casino.
Because I'm 19.
Oh.
So New York.
You're a gambler?
Yeah, in Japan.
Wait, it's illegal in Japan?
Yeah, it's illegal. 18, older than 18, I can.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. Okay. So we had BBB over the weekend. Today is Monday now, so the day after yesterday grand finals at Kari won.
Yeah.
But let's run it through like from the day you got here. You got here on Wednesday, right? Yeah. Wednesday last week. You've been staying here the whole time with me, and we've been having a good time. But how has your experience been from the day you landed till I guess today? How's it been?
That was so fun. And it's a lot of like delicious food.
Delicious food. Like what's your what's your favorite? What's your favorite?
Best was steak. Steak rib eye.
Yeah, you had how many ounces? 18 ounces.
18 maybe 18.
18-ounce rib eye.
Yeah.
And that was your favorite?
Yeah.
And what's number 2?
Chopped cheese.
Chopped cheese?
Chopped cheese.
Chopped cheese is number 2?
Number 2.
Damn. Okay, and then the number 3. What's the top 3? Pizza. So steak, chopped cheese, and then pizza?
Yeah.
Damn.
Why?
I thought pizza was gonna clear. I thought pizza was gonna be number 1.
Oh, that's not.
Nah.
Chopped cheese,
right.
Like steak is better.
They say, well, how was it that you got your steak cooked?
Medium rare.
Medium rare.
Medium rare.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about like the whole tournament experience at BBB. Right. So how was Saturday when we went in Saturday?
Saturday at pools?
During pools.
Oh.
How was that? Let's talk to me about the pools.
I only remember about the match with the Kayne.
You only remember Kayne's match?
Yeah, I don't remember other.
Let me see
matches.
if go ahead, keep talking. Let me see if I can find it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Because my match with Kayne was I played really good whole game, but I dropped the last combo and I lost. Yeah. I can't forget. I want to forget that match, but maybe I can't.
Okay.
That's a stain.
This is a stain.
It's a stain.
But is it really? But honestly, is it really a stain losing to Kayne, a player who?
No. Kayne was really strong, but the way am I losing? Where I lost? How am I lost?
Was Kayne your toughest opponent of the whole night?
Of course. I lost him in finals and Evo.
But okay, so I was asking you earlier in the car, but for the people watching,
yeah,
who are the toughest opponents that you faced all around New York? All the players that came to BBB, who was your toughest opponent? Now, who would you say gave you the hardest time overall?
It's so hard. There's no toughest. There's several people.
Okay, but give me some names. Give me some names.
Fred, Nitro, Wade, And then yeah, French Pred is Kayne, and then I didn't play with Yasha.
You didn't get to play Yasha all weekend?
Yeah, so but maybe Yasha if I played.
Really?
And Hikari is like, how to say? I thought Hikari is mad good, but really like different playstyle with others. Like
what do you mean?
Like he doesn't take any risks, so
he plays very cautious.
Yeah,
you know, Hikari is one of those players who have like changed over the years. I'm looking for the match in the back. Sorry, Hikari is one of those players who changed over the years. Like he was good before, but now he's even a lot better than what he was a couple months ago. I don't know if you know the whole situation. Just really quick, Hikari hasn't been able to compete in offline tournaments for almost like 6, 7, 8 months, something like that, for a really long time.
Yeah,
he wasn't able to compete in tournaments. So only recently Hikari has been like unbanned from tournaments.
Yeah.
Because he's been competing only very little, like in like online tournaments from Bum and stuff. Very little, but offline he's only been maybe to like 3 or 4 offline tournaments here and like a couple of months.
Yeah.
So for him to go from not being able to compete as much as before to completely like almost no tournaments to then come into a big tournament like this, like BBB, and actually winning, like he's grown a lot. Like he's shown a lot of improvements. So
yeah,
what are your overall thoughts on Hikari? Look, he's in the chat right now. What are your overall thoughts on Hikari?
Overall, so yeah, he's really good, and in this game, like lab codes and fusions are very good range in their normals. So yeah, like a lot of like French players and Oblivion, me is like mashing a lot. Like take some risks to win, but he doesn't take any risks and then watch the screen whole time. So that's a crazy for me. It's so good. I can't do that.
You can't stay focused?
I can, but like yeah, stay focused all time. Like I have to every time I mash.
You mash every time?
Sometimes.
Why are you such a masher, little bro?
I don't know. I can't play like defensive. I can't do the defensive play. I don't know. Every time I mash, every time I do full screen super dash, like that's my playstyle.
That's your playstyle.
Yeah.
So, what kind of advice would you give? Like, because now you've been competing at the highest level. You've been at the World Tour Finals.
Yeah.
You didn't do it. You got 17th at BBB.
Yeah.
17th at BBB, but you've always competed at a high level. What kind of advice can you give to players who don't really know how to compete at that level, don't know how to get to that level? What kind of advice would you give them? The players who are trying to get better, who are trying to do the best for them. Because
this is the first fighting game for me, and of course I was really bad at the beginning. But yeah, I was really lucky because near from my house there's an offline station, and it has a lot of good players. Like the owner there is the Evo champ of Melty Blood.
The Evo champ.
Yeah, 2010.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He called Garu, and he's also good at playing Dragon Ball Fighters, like Android 16 players, and there's other good players like Hero, Verdane, and yeah, the other good players, and they taught me. So that's why I got strength like this, and then the other things is in a tournament, especially in a tournament, maybe this is not like way to be better, but the most important thing is not to drop the combo. Yeah, I think Oblivion is almost like best player in Japan, except the Fenrich, but he dropped a combo too much, so he's not the best.
Really?
Yeah, he drops a combo too much.
So you think if you believe that if Oblivion was to learn how to have, if Oblivion was to have better execution, he would be the best in Japan?
Maybe same in Fenrich, same as Fenrich. But
same tier as Fenrich?
Yeah, but the footsies is like Fenrich is better, but he has better like reaction. His reaction is godlike. But even if he has the godlike reaction, he mashes too much. I don't know why, but he mashed too much.
But then what about players like Goichi?
Goichi doesn't play this game.
Okay.
Goichi doesn't play.
Goichi, what was the last tournament Goichi entered? Was it UFA?
Oh yeah.
So what do you think about, maybe UFA is probably a bad representation, but what about when Goichi was in his prime?
Yeah.
How good would you come? How good is prime Goichi, like when he was at his absolute best, and compared to how Oblivion is now?
In aspects of reaction, maybe almost same.
Same reaction?
Yeah, almost same reaction. But yeah, Goichi is better footsies. He knows fighting games too much. Yeah, the other things, Goichi is better. But only in reactions, almost same.
Okay. So then, when you started looking at those scenes from Japan, from France, from EU, from North America, the players here in New York, the players coming out of the country, the players from within the country, from from Florida, from New Jersey, players like Kite from Connecticut. What do you think about the region? All the regions combined. But let's start with America. What do you think about the American players, the American scene overall, from all the casuals you played over the weekend?
We talked in car, but there are a lot of mid players. Of course, there's a top players like Pred and Nitro or something, but it's same in Japan. We have me, Oblivion, Iguan, Fenrich, and Goichi, but we don't have like mid players, like little worse than ours. But USA has a lot of like good players. Not the
am
best.
I a good player?
Maybe.
But okay, so you're saying is that Japan only has top players. There's no like mid-level players. Is a big gap, or?
Yeah, there's a big gap, and also the problem with this is top players in Japan only uses live code fusions.
There's no diversity.
That's really bad because first time the first day of the New York, I played with the I forgot, but rare characters that doesn't exist on Japan, and that was so tough for me.
Yeah, we have a lot of people who play different characters. Like we have people, for example, we have people who play Android 18, Adult Gohan, Ginyu, Goku Black. She's no longer super top tier, but she's still really good. Margin 21. We still got people who play Z Broly, S Broly. We have people who play a lot of these other characters at a high level.
Yes.
Right? Now, this, I know is gonna come up, but you made a point. You was talking about the importance of not dropping a combo.
Yeah.
Right? And here, I'm sorry, but here, we got players who play Blue Goku as well. That's true. But here in this match, something happens, and it costs you the game. If we skip ahead a little bit, hold on, let's see, to where it becomes a problem. Let me see.
Okay.
Where is it? Here we go.
Okay.
This is what happens when you want to play high level Dragon Ball, right? Yeah. Sometimes it comes down to a split decision like this. It comes down to a little mistake, dropping a combo, something like this right here, where you won the game but you dropped the combo, and then you try to mash after, and you lose your Adult Gohan just like that. And a lot of people don't know that sometimes when you're playing Dragon Ball, it really comes down to a split-second decision, a small little mistake. I know you have to watch your losses because this is how you improve. But like right here, you could have won the game right here. Right here. Right here you won the game.
Yeah.
And because you whiffed your 5-0, it was GG's. You gave Kayne a chance to fight back with a sparking TN, 2 bars, and you know TN one is basically TN touches you with spark, you're GG's, you're dead.
Yeah.
Can you talk about? Can you repeat again like the importance of being ready, like practicing your execution, so that even when you're on stage, when hundreds of thousands of people are watching, how do you keep composure?
Even I don't know, because I drop in tournament. I don't know, but every time this is like I was told by Guan, don't do like Gogeta, rejump of Gogeta.
Really?
That's all.
The blue Gogeta.
Yeah. And that's because that is even Yasha or Wawa can do the 100% consistently, right? So a dropping combo is do a so bad influence to the match than you thought, like more worse influence, because if you don't drop the combo, you can change to another character during the combo, and then you had the Oki. But if you drop the combo, you don't have Oki, you can't switch the character, and then the opponent's Axeice will regenerating. Yes, dropping combo is so bad. So yeah, just doing the, I don't say do the easy combo, but do the 100% consistent combo. Like the combo can do with without any delays, hard delays.
Okay, so then another thing I want to ask is like, you see that last game where you drop your combo with a Dragongod, right? A game that you could have won.
Yeah.
And then you go into game 3, a game like this, and you see that right now Kayne has a big lead. And sometimes that's what happens when you're in tournament and you drop a game-killing combo. The opponent gains momentum. And then when the opponent gains momentum, they start steamrolling. Like your first 2 characters died 70 seconds, 60 seconds into the game. Like they died really, really fast.
Yeah.
Now at this point, how hard is it to keep your mental? Like, knowing that you could have won and you didn't, how does that help your mental? Like, what happens to your mental? How do you manage to stay composed?
Because I have the confidence. Like I made a comeback like 100 times with the Gohan sparking. So yeah, that's why I keep like playing normally with the last character, and that's why I made a lot of comebacks with this character in the online, offline. That's why.
Okay, so you're saying like you just because you have faith in yourself, you believe in yourself to always win.
Yeah.
So you don't doubt yourself even when you're down bad and you're down to your last character. You still believe that you always have a chance of winning.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what it shows. Like right here, for example, Kayne had a 3-1 lead against you.
Yeah.
And now it's down final character, but he has 5 bars and spark with Red Gogeta. What is going through your mind during a match like this?
I was watching the match, sorry.
I said he was making a 3-1 comeback. It's okay. He was making a 3-1 comeback to Kayne with your Dragongod. He's down to his Red Gogeta with sparking.
Yeah.
What is going through your mind during a situation like this?
In my mind?
Yeah.
Just excited and like, finally I can. I also almost make a comeback, and then, but it's my bad habits that I every time I'm so in hurry to win. Like doing mix up or command grabs so early because I want to win. That's my weakest point, my bad habits. In finals, I lost to Wade, and I almost win, but every time I do command grab mix up so early.
When you say so early, what are you referring to? Like you doing it too fast in the block string. You're not going for staggers. You do it the first possible chance.
Yeah. Like for example, is that in that match, the last character of Kayne appeared, and then soon I'm going to like this,
like right there,
like this, like
and you saying that right here, it was too obvious.
Too obvious, and then it takes like it has a too risk.
So you're saying you take decisions that are very risky.
Yeah, risky.
You take two
very risky. I should do the staggers or 6M because 6M was beaten by Reflect or DP, or I'll do the jump S and then IED. There's a lot of other option. It doesn't have the risk, but if I hit the JH, it's a 2-touch. So I had to. I wanted to win. So, but
you would have gotten a 2-touch anyways, even if you got a 5-0 in this situation with Sparky and Gohan.
Yeah, but my stereotype for Kayne is really good at defense. So I thought Kayne won't smash.
You know, one of my old friends told me this before. Even at the high level, treat your opponents like a scrub still.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But...
Because even though it becomes that I know that you know that I know that you know that mind game.
Yeah.
That when Kayne sees, for example, adult Gohan and sparking, there's so many options that adult Gohan can do, and sometimes the best option is just 6M. Sometimes the best option is dash up, do nothing, or like you say, do the jump key blast.
Yeah, this is baddest option because Dark Gohan can do the back fist, and that also was beaten by 2H. So
and he was this wasn't a reaction to H. That was a mashing 2H.
Mashing, but this mashing 2H can beat the back fist too. So
right, and you could have. That's another. I was gonna mention this too. You created a super big mistake round start here at point. You went full screen and super dashed him. Right there.
No.
That's risky.
That's risky? Yeah.
You don't think that's risky?
It's risky. Yeah.
Knowing that Kayne is mashing 2H like he showed you in the next touch.
Yeah. That's also
and then the first thing you do here is empty vanish, super dash.
Yeah.
And he's showing you that he was willing to like press. Like he will you keep super dashing him here. And then there you lose your character. Right.
Yeah.
So is it important to understand like knowing your options, knowing what you can do? Because maybe here, if you would have went for 6M, maybe he would have blocked it, maybe he would have reflected.
Yeah.
But at least you give yourself another chance to continue playing.
Yeah.
But getting hit by 2H there, guarantee you kill. Maybe if you get hit by 5-0, you will live. But 2H is too much. Like you will die.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what it really comes down to at the end of a set. It always comes down to the fact that those risky decisions, those last minute decisions that you make are eventually are super important.
Yeah.
So like going back in your matches, what do you do differently when you play Kayne the next time? What do you do differently?
I just do the less risky moves, like don't do full screen super dash, or not doing risky mix ups too early. So that's the only things I have to do.
Okay. And for the people that don't know how you are overall, like after you lose a tournament, how do you study? What do you do to train? Like you see the VOD, you see how you lost, you see what you played, you see your competition. What do you do to then practice?
Honestly, I'm so bad at analyzing my match, and then analyze the other players like before. If I know the blankets, and then some people will analyze. Oh, I have to play with the Kayne in tournament, so I will analyze before the tournament the Kayne match, and I want to, but I'm so bad at analyze, and then also bad to like explain how it goes. I know, I understand, but it's so hard to. And also, I'm bad at analyze. So every time I watch with the person who are really good at analyze, like Equan, Fenrich, not Fenrich, and never, but
Fenrich is not good at analyzing.
It's good, but yeah, I can't talk easily with him. Like he looks busy.
He's busy?
Yeah, he looks busy. So every time I watch my match with Equan, and then he analyzed me. So that's the way. And Equan, or like I told you earlier, I had the offline session. And these guys are analyze me.
Okay, so you have your friends or the people from the scene that help you get better, help you analyze your matches, so help you understand the game better. Okay, and you know, for me, like I actually would like to know, how is the Japanese scene? How is the community over there? For the people that maybe want to visit Japan and see how the scene is, or maybe want to move to Japan or anything like that. They just want to explore the scene. They want to visit.
In Dragon Ball Fighters? Yeah.
Well, there's Dragon Ball, Street Fighter. How's the fighting game community in Japan overall?
In Dragon Ball, you can't play Dragon Ball Fighters in Japan. Like offline session. There's no any offline right now. Like 3 months before, since 3 months ago, there's no offline session. And yeah, you have to play online with few people. But the other fighting games, there's a lot of people.
Like
Street Fighter 5, Strive, and Multi Blood, and then Grand Blue Fantasy Versus.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot. Maybe especially Grand Blue has.
Grand Blue has a big scene over there.
Yeah. Maybe Japanese. 80% of players is Japanese.
Really?
Yeah. So,
that game is dead over here.
Yeah, dead. I know.
That game is not that popular over here.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to play the other game, except if you want to play a fighting game except for Dragon Ball Fighters, it's good to come to Japan.
Is Dragon Ball the only fighting game that you play?
Oh, or I play Grand Blue a little bit.
You play a little bit? Do you like Grand Blue?
Yeah, I love.
Would you want to main it? Actually go on like to trips for a Grand Blue, or no?
No, because I have no time. And then Grand Blue is like Dragon Ball don't need so much footsies. He has Super Dash, and then like dash.
You don't want to play footsies?
Yeah, I don't want to.
Why not?
So it's boring.
You just want to press. So you just want to press Super Dash and win Nitro?
Yeah.
So that's the way. So okay. So what does that mean for like Street Fighter 6? Are you gonna play?
I'm gonna play.
And there's no Super Dash.
But yeah, it has no Super Dash. But like I really like. I'm streaming sometimes, and why am I?
Wait, where do you stream? Tell the people.
YouTube.
You stream on YouTube?
Yeah, I stream on YouTube.
I gotta go. Go ahead, keep talking. I will look for it.
Okay. And then, why did I start streaming? Is I can't play any online matches in Dragon Ball Fighters. Because everyone doesn't play this game, and sometimes.
This is Tako's YouTube in the chat real quick. I'll put it in the description too. Sub to Tako's YouTube so that y'all can see him streaming live as well. Go ahead.
Yeah, and then sometimes there's a people to play, but they refuses to play with like better player like me, Oblivion, Fenrich. So I started to stream to look for opponents.
Okay.
And then my friends come to chat and hey, let's play, and then we can play.
Do you like streaming? Is it fun for you?
Yeah, but maybe I didn't start if I could play a lot of matches. But yeah, it's so fun.
Oh, so you're saying the reason why you started streaming is because you just wanted to play different people? So you're saying like it's easier to find opponents when you're streaming because people see you stream and they come to the chat, oh, you want to play, versus you just go on net play and you just waiting in training room, waiting to get a match.
Yeah.
It takes too long.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
So that just means like the population in Dragongod in Japan is just low.
Yeah, that low, and they refuses to. Some of them refuse to play with me.
Okay. Now I wanna ask you just overall like your New York experience. So let's talk about that. Let's move away from tournaments. Let's move away from Dragon Ball. Let's talk about just your experience now here in New York over the last week. You've been here almost 1 week. 5 days?
5 days.
6 days because you leave tomorrow.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that was like every time I go with the Japanese friends for foreign tournaments. So yeah, sometimes I speak English with to speak with the foreign players, but most of the time, like in hotel room, I speak Japanese. But this time, Oblivion came like late and then leave here so early. So I had a lot of opportunity to talk English, and that was so like precious, rare opportunity, rare experience for me, and that improves my English a lot.
How do you learn English?
I just studied in high school. I just listened to class, and then because I quit this game 3 or 4 years ago to study for entrance exam of university, and I mainly studied there. I studied for university.
So while you were studying university, that's how you learned English?
Yes, exactly.
Do you speak to anybody in English in Japan at all?
At all.
Not even whatever, like your professors or classmates?
They're really good at like reading or like doing the paper test, but they're so bad at speaking. So that's why I practice pronunciation, because like the Japanese entrance exam of university doesn't test their speaking and listening and writing, almost only reading. So everyone
focuses only on reading.
Yeah, so everyone can speak English, and then also their pronunciation is really like Japanese. They has Japanese accents. Then it doesn't necessary for university, but it sounds really bad. Japanese accent sounds really bad. So, and I thought American accent is it's so cool. And then sometimes I listen to like English songs
just to understand more.
Yeah, understand more, and then I want to sing them more cooler.
Okay.
So that's why.
You were singing some songs in the car, and I don't think I wasn't listening to you. You was definitely singing to songs in the car.
But yeah. Sometimes.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know much. I don't know so much.
So while you've been here the whole time, you feel how do I say it? You felt welcomed to be able to speak with me, with Posey, with all the guys that have been here over the weekend, the last week. Do you just feel good, like being able to communicate with everyone in English? That feels good?
Of course, feels good. And then I honestly wanna like study more to talk about the games. I can't talk about like more like about the games in detail. I can't talk about the game in detail. It's so hard to. There's a lot of words like IAT and then something like that. So
It's interesting that you say that because you know, over the weekend, it was you, me, Oblivion, and we all had like to speak a different language.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because Oblivion, he speaks mainly Spanish. He speaks Spanish and Japanese. Tako speaks Japanese and English. I speak English and Spanish. So the whole time, whenever we're like together and we want to communicate, it's always a language barrier. You know, you would say something and then you would translate it back for Oblivion to understand.
Yes.
Or if I say something to Oblivion, I'll translate it back to you, or he'll translate it back to you for you to understand. So we're constantly just always like English, Spanish, Japanese, English, Spanish, Japanese, English, Spanish, Japanese. We're constantly going like that. And it's interesting because we made it work. I mean, it was fine. We can still talk. We can still laugh. We can still enjoy our time together. But it's interesting because when I'm talking to Oblivion in Spanish, he tells me that he feels sad sometimes because he's not able to talk to the players in English. Because a lot of the players, he wants to get games in or he wants to talk about the game. But even during BBB, like, he's mostly quiet the whole time because he can't speak the language. And even though he wants to, he really, really does want to, he can't because it's just the words don't come. He can understand very, very little, but speaking it is almost impossible. Like, he can very, very little, you know, not that he knows zero, but he knows very, very little. So not him being able to, like, I want to talk about, oh, hey, Tako, why did you mash in this situation? He can't really ask those kinds of questions, you know, because he just doesn't know how to say it. So he just kind of try to figure out by himself, which is why, like, whether anybody who's around, like Brian or Posey or Scamby, me, whoever, right? Like, we all try to translate for him and be around him to have him understand. But it's still him talking to me in Spanish. Like, I understand like the difficulties, and maybe like the other Japanese players feel the same when they come to America and they want to speak the language, but they want to communicate, but it's really, really hard. Yeah,
and then Japanese, I think the most of Japanese has like bad habits. That is, they really wants to be like perfect grammar, like perfect, you know. They think so embarrassed to talk the not perfect English. You know, my grammar is not correct, and then every time I make a mistake while I'm speaking English, but it's not embarrassing. But other Japanese things, it's not like they don't want to show their English in the outside.
But it's okay. Your English is good. Like, we can understand each other. We've been speaking the whole weekend. We've been talking the whole weekend. Yeah. And like, you've actually, I guess it's good practice to be able to talk to other native speakers. It's good to like learn and understand. It's good, you know. This is how you just get better overall when it comes to learning the language. But moving on, like, what is someone asked, what is the thing you enjoy the most about being in the States?
Like best fun?
Like the thing you enjoyed the most, the thing.
Yeah, I enjoyed. Okay, enjoyed.
What was the most fun? What's your favorite thing to do or to see?
Just
what do you like the most?
Playing offline with American players is always fun. Always fun. And then, I didn't visit any place to sightseeing yet. So maybe that will be
today and tomorrow morning.
Maybe that will be, but not yet. For now, the flying match with the American players are so fun to me. I enjoy it too much.
Okay, so that's your favorite thing about being in the States, being able to play the Americans?
Yes.
Okay. I did want to move on from Dragon Ball, but real quick, I just needed for the highlights, okay? Excluding the top level players, you said like the top players are Pred, like Nitro, those. Okay, excluding those players, okay, who are the best mid-level players that you've played
in America?
Yeah, in America.
Who best mid players?
Best mid-level players. I'll be nice. Just one name.
One name.
Just one name.
There's two names.
Okay.
His depends on like the day, but the Jordan B was really good.
Jordan B. Okay.
And Jake Ryan.
Jake Ryan. So you saying Jordan B and Jake Ryan?
Yeah, Jake Ryan is every time Jake Ryan is okay, but Jordan B is depends on the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jordan B was doing it to you the other day
when
you guys were playing during the
in
bootcamp.
that day he was gone. But
so you think a player like Jordan B is good, but he's just inconsistent?
Yeah, the next day I watched him. So
then what do you think about Jake Ryan?
Jake Ryan is like really good at like mashing. But yeah, in Japan there's no like, how to say it? This Sonic Fox is also masher, right? Like good masher.
Good masher,
yeah,
good masher.
So there's no good masher in Japan, so I was surprised. He's good at mash. Not like not complaining. He's really good.
He's good at masher. So those are the two players who you say are the best mid-level players?
Yeah, maybe. Other is maybe that's all, but there are a lot of good mid players. I played in venue. I was taken a few games, of course. I was taken a few games by a lot of American players.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We were asking about the music earlier. What are you say you was listening to some English music? What are the artists that you listen to in English?
Sometimes I listen to Måneskin.
Måneskin, okay.
Måneskin, and my friends suggested me to listen Jeremy Zucker. Jeremy Zucker. I'll show you.
So now you're an artist.
Yeah,
is it? Oh yeah, okay. So, is this the part we tell the people that you're a singer?
Yeah, I'm not a singer.
Say it. Talk a little bit about your singing. Why do you like it? How you got into it?
Because I have a big bro. And
me?
No,
I'm not big bro.
In Japan, you're not big bro.
What am I?
You're my father.
What?
I have a big brother, and he's 31 right now.
He's 31?
31. I'm 19, and
that's a big gap.
Yeah, the big gap, and then he always sing like while doing something in house.
Oh, okay.
And that habits like influenced me, and now I'm singing, doing everything while doing everything.
You want to be like Big Bro?
Yeah.
That's cute.
Because I love Dragon Ball because of my big brother.
Oh, your brother's into Dragon Ball too?
Yeah.
When are you going to teach him to be nasty?
What?
When are you going to teach him to be good at the game?
No, he also played a fighting game before I played this game,
okay.
But he is really bad at game. He's so suck.
He's a green square?
Blue square.
Blue square?
Really? That's not the lie. Really blue square. He's really blue square.
Right. Not like this, big bro. Not like this, big bro. But okay, so your brother got you into fighting games?
Yeah.
And into singing?
Maybe.
You say he sings every time he's doing something around the house or whatever.
Yeah, but maybe alone. Every time.
Okay. And then I want to know, like, what is it? What are the main differences between he asked, what is the biggest difference between American and Japanese players?
The biggest difference is playing various characters, various teams. And in Japan, like I said, there's a few top players and no mid players, and there's some like beginners, not mid player, and top players doesn't only use live code fusions, or sometimes live code fusions and then one other character little strong like Hit, Beerus, Janemba. But that's all. So that is the biggest difference.
Okay. We just have more diversity.
Yeah, diversity.
We're more diverse. Okay.
So if I started to play Janemba, I'm the best Janemba in Japan. So
if you start playing Videl?
Yeah, maybe if I started to play Videl, I'm the best. So that's why.
But if I go to Japan, then I'm the best.
You're the best.
See, that's all I needed. Okay. And then real quick, if anybody in the chat wants to ask any questions, let me know. We can ask Tako some questions. Anything you guys want to know, whether it's about Japan, whether about the scene, the players,
ask me,
or anything I haven't asked yet. Anything pertaining to like the game or stuff like that. 10 subs though, 10 subs. 10 subs ask a question. Yeah, 10 subs. 10 subs if you want to ask Tako a question. What does he say? What did he say in Japanese?
Is Daniel a good host?
Is Daniel a good host?
Host. Yeah.
Oh.
No.
No?
No.
How has your experience the twit longer? I don't want no twit longer when you go back to Japan.
Longer?
Please, no twit longer.
No. But
my experience with Daniel.
No. Yeah, but I will tweet. But yeah, every time he speaks, like he teach me only bad things. Good things. Only bad thing. I can't use that in Japan and the other part of America. Only in New York.
When you come back, you can learn.
Yeah, I come back.
Yeah,
I'll come back again.
He asking, how did you get the name Tako?
Tako means octopus in Japanese. So when I started the game of smartphone, puzzle games in smartphone, I have to decide the name. But yeah, before then, I always did like my real name in that gamer tag. But yeah, during when I was wondering what names should I use in that game, I was eating the octopus, so that's why. That's the only reason. That's boring to say.
So Tako means octopus.
Octopus. So my profile picture was the octopus.
I'm dead. Wait, so okay. So then, what about all those numbers? Tako
numbers.
Tako 956402.
That is
That's not your phone number, right?
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah. No. I started to. Oh, yeah. That's my phone number. But I started to play Minecraft. Minecraft when I was 10, and I wanted to make a name Tako, but there's, of course, Tako means Japanese, so other Japanese exists in Tako. So I have to like do the number. Yeah, be the Tako, but I did that like randomly pressed the 10 key, and then yeah,
that's the number you got, and that's just
yes. And then after that, I bought my phone, and I have to decide my number, and then let's make the same number as 956.
Wait, in Japan you get to pick your own phone number?
Yeah, like only last 4 number.
You get to just pick the last 4.
So and then my last 4 number is 9.
Don't you don't have to say
it's okay. 9564. 9564.
You don't have to say it.
My last 4 numbers. 9.
You don't need people calling you in Japan. We're gonna have a bunch of people calling you now.
No, they can't.
You're gonna block them immediately. So okay. So I need to tell you this. Maybe you don't know. But when you go to tournaments, you don't have to put Tako 95 whatever. You can just say Tako.
Yeah. But there's another Tako in Japan. Do you know? Like in Grand Blue Fantasy versus.
But you're the Tako. You're the best. You're a little bro.
No, I'm not the best.
Do me a favor. Next time you enter a tournament, put New York Tako.
NY. Oh, NY. Tako NY?
Yes, Tako NY. For the one time.
Okay, one time. Okay. I promise.
Tako, yeah, just like that. Tako NY. Can you do that?
Okay.
And then in the side, you put sponsor Danny.
Danny?
Yeah.
Danny Tako NY. Okay.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Someone asked, do you like the energy of New York?
Of course. Because, yeah, I love having fun with much energy. So, and I can't experience like that in Japan. When I play a fighting game. Outside of fighting game, I can experience like that, but Yeah, only Dragon Ball Fighters I can experience. So that's godlike. I love.
Okay. What characters would you be interested in trying if they were to nerf lab coat infusions?
Goku Black. Why?
Did Axeice do it to you?
No. Before.
Bro said Goku Black.
Like before 1 month ago, I want to play that.
Why
Black.
you want to play Goku Whack?
Goku Whack? No.
Yeah, that's what we call him here in America.
No, he's not Goku Whack.
We call him Goku Whack.
It's already good. It's already good.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Why do you want to play him? Little bro.
Why? His looks cool. and then his neutral is good. Neutral is good.
You're not trolling me? God Slicer? You wanna That's what you wanna do? You wanna do God Slicer?
God Slice asses. Why? Why? I can watch it with Goku.
With Goku. Anyways. Next question, little bro.
Okay.
Do Japan players talk as much trash as the players do in the States?
Where do
right here.
Okay.
He says
the Japan players.
Does Japan talk as much trash as we do in the States?
No. Like only me, Oblivion, and the other players are not. Because yeah, they really like Japan is really strict at doing bad things. Yeah, trash talk is not bad, but if you're doing little wrong way to do trash talks in Japan, that's a so big problem.
Why is that a big problem?
I don't know, but yeah, in Japan, outside of fighting games, there are a lot of people who wants to make people more likes to watch the people getting like, how to say?
They don't like people getting like attacked?
Yeah, attacked. Yeah. So that's why. And some people knows that is a trash talk, but outside of fighting games, or some people in fighting a game community will spread that fact, and then not the fact, little exaggerate or something.
Okay.
And then yeah, that's why we don't do.
So Japan is more friendly. They don't really like that trash talking, but you amongst with your close friends is okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on one second. Okay. So next question they ask, are you coming to Bum's next event?
No, I can't, because I have to study.
You have to study at university. Okay. Favorite Japanese food? Is it octopus?
No.
What is
Honestly, it? I don't like ramen.
Ramen.
There's a lot of kind of ramen, but I like is ieke. That is like soup is from pork bone, and then that is so tastes like soy sauce and pork. Tastes like soy sauce and pork, and that's so thick, and then unhealthy tastes.
You did tell me you prefer unhealthy food overall.
Yeah. Like
unhealthy food is like your favorite to go to, which is why you like everything that I've been feeding you. You've tried bacon, egg, and cheeses. You tried chopped cheese. You tried the steak is good. You tried the steak. You tried the pizza. We need to get another slice of pizza. Yeah. That's a must.
Yeah.
You tried Chinese food. I took you to the chicken spot, to Kennedy's. I've taken you to all the super bad. You tried the McDonald's here, the Wendy's. You tried tacos here.
Yeah.
What else? You tried a good amount of foods here.
Maybe that's all, but yeah, that was godlike for me because I like unhealthy food. That was godlike.
Okay, that's fair. I don't think there's any other questions here, but anything else you want to say? Yeah, I don't see any other questions. Okay, anything else you want to say, like to wrap up the pod, wrap up the interview? Anything you want to say to the people here, to the chat or the players, future players? Anything you want to say? Any last words?
just thank you so much for like supporting me, cheering up for me, and then because I'm not such a like I'm not worst person to be supports in Dragon Ball Fighters. I'm not that good, and then I'm not making some people in other foreign country to make a videos for like guide or something, but I'm not so much. Just thank you so much for supporting me.
Okay, well, Tako, you are way better than what you think. Okay, you're actually really good.
No.
You're good. You're good. You have to have more confidence. Okay, you have to have a bit more confidence. You're super good at games. You're super good at Dragon Ball. And I think as long as you have that confidence and you keep going, you keep practicing, if you can, and you study, you want to continue competing on a high level, you can do better and be better. But real quick, I guess the absolute final question is what's the future?
What's the future? Yeah, after I got a good grade in university, I will start some fighting games competitively again, maybe. But for now, I have to study, and then after maybe I'm not going to like professional gamer. Like I'm gonna make a job with playing games, but after I got a job, like good job for me, I would start this game competitive. Start the fighting game competitively again.
Wait, does this mean you're gonna, when you go back home, you're gonna take a break from Dragon Ball?
Yeah, I play, but not competitively.
So for casual.
Casual, maybe content creator.
Content
Content
creator. There we go. Content creator. Okay. All right. Well, there you guys have it. You're gonna play Street Fighter 6?
Of course.
Project L? Content creator.
But yeah, I play old games. I will play old games because I'm no more competitively. So yeah, I will play old games, but I'm not sure which one I'm like.
Okay. All right. Well, Tako, I appreciate you coming to the podcast. I appreciate you being here. Real quick, if you guys can, please support Tako. That's his Twitter and that's his YouTube right here. I'll post it in the video description. But I appreciate you guys tuning in for the first this is the first one. This is the first IRL podcast. Everything I do has always been on Discord.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the first time I do a podcast offline. So Tako, I appreciate you, little bro.
Yeah, thank you, big bro. Thank you, big bro.
I appreciate you being here. But yeah, remember guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and show Tako some love. Shout out to him for taking, how long was the flight? 17 hours?
14.
14
40.
40 hours.
Yes.
Shout out to Tako for taking a 40-hour flight to New York.
Coming to New York was 27
hours.
Yeah, and when I come back to Japan, I have to 40 hours. 40.
Oh yeah, because you have to do a 20-hour layover in Hawaii.
Yeah.
20 hours is crazy.
Because the other flight was too expensive. I had to buy that only.
Yeah, no, I hear you. 20-hour layover is kind of crazy, but good luck, my brother.
Okay.
Knowing you probably just fall asleep anyways.
Yeah.
But okay. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I appreciate you guys being here. Shout out to Tako for coming through to New York, showing some love, playing all the players from New York, showing love to the scene, and it's time to go. All right. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys later.